Test. Testing. Good. Good afternoon, softball fans, and welcome to Fire Pro Field here in beautiful Plover, Wisconsin, as we get you ready for regional final softball action between the number 6 seed Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders and the number 3 seed SPASH Panthers. Again, good afternoon, everyone, on this beautiful Thursday afternoon from Plover. You are listening to the Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street in Plover and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Both teams picking up pretty convincing wins on Tuesday in their regional semifinals. Stevens Point a 15-0 win over Eau Claire Memorial. And Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln taking down Wausau West 9-2. The winner of this one will take on the winner of Eau Claire North and Marshfield. And if somehow Eau Claire North pulls off the upset, and then it wouldn't matter whichever team wins this game, then they would host. If somehow Eau Claire North picks up that 7-2 upset. SPASH has taken both games of the regular season between these two teams back on April 21st. That game was here. SPASH a 4-2 winner. SPASH jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead after 2 innings. Lincoln scored 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th. But when Lincoln scored 1 in the 4th, SPASH came back and scored in the 4th to answer and put that one away. Caitlin Klysmith, 2 for 3 in that game with 2 RBIs. For Wisconsin Rapids, Rhiannon Carroll was 3 for 4. Just 2 weeks ago on May 12th, that was in Wisconsin Rapids. SPASH with a win that afternoon. SPASH's first 2 base hitters, our first 2 hitters, they swung at the first 2 pitches and got on, and they took a 2-0 lead after the top half of the inning. Rapids came back, scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning, and SPASH scored 1 more in the 2nd and 1 more in the 7th. Lincoln scored 1 in the 7th and had runners at the corners with 2 outs before SPASH picked up that win. Marshfield did win the Wisconsin Valley Conference at 11-1. Their lone loss was to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln. SPASH came in second at 9-3. They finished the year 22-5 on this in the 21-5 in the regular season, 22 with the win the other night. Lincoln finishing third at 8-4. DC Everest at 6-6. Merrill at 4-8. Wausau West at 3-9. And Wausau East at 1-11. It says all the ingredients to be one of the top games in the area this afternoon, and we are glad to be with you here at Fire Pro Field in Plover to bring you this very exciting regional final. As we continue our Auto Select pregame show, Auto Select service, or Auto Select in Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street in Plover and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. We'll get the starting lineups here in just a moment. But looking at the rest of this sectional, Chippewa Falls is hosting DC Everest tonight. Superior heading to New Richmond. And then, obviously, the winner of those 2 games will meet. And then the winner of Stevens Point and Lincoln will meet the winner of Marshfield and Eau Claire North. Obviously, at this point of the year, a lot on the line. It's going to be a fun matchup here this afternoon. As the SPASH Panthers in their normal black uniforms, red numerals and white outlines on those numerals, head coached by Tom Schroner. The Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders in their gray uniforms, head coached by Isaac Holberg. Again, 2 schools, 2 teams that know each other extremely, extremely well throughout the sports, and all these girls playing against each other throughout the school season. One team will go home with the regional final championship trophy. The other one will head home and see their 2022 softball campaign come to an end. And in both matchups, SPASH jumped out early. A 3-0 SPASH in their first meeting here, and then they jumped out 2-0 in the top of the first inning against Lincoln in their meeting 2 weeks ago, and then Lincoln came back and tied it though in the first before SPASH scored another one in the third and another one in the seventh before being able to get out of the seventh inning, only giving up 1 run with runners at the corners and 2 outs. Again, a beautiful afternoon here in Plover, just moments away from our starting lineups and national anthem. 63 degrees on this cloudy Thursday, but it's gorgeous. Tomorrow, 73, and then it's supposed to heat back up over the weekend. 76 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday, 90 on Memorial Day on Monday, 89 on Tuesday for sectional semifinal softball, and then cooling back down right after that. Wednesday, 82. Next Thursday, a week from today, which is sectional final softball, is 66 cool degrees. Again, still a week away. Changes all the time, as we are well aware of in central Wisconsin. Because the Pacelli is playing Newman Catholic. Pacelli Catholic, Newman Catholic facing off here this afternoon as well over at Spud Field, which is a stone throw away, and awaiting the finishing touches on their umpire and coaches meeting, and then we'll get underway due to the fact that they are right next to us. All the announcements made at the same time. So we'll go through that and get underway here in just a moment.
Good afternoon, softball fans. It's an awesome day for softball. The SPASH Panthers softball team would like to welcome you to WIAA Park and Fire Pro Field for today's WIAA.
We'll go through the starting lineups here in just a moment.
Today's game has the number 6 seed, the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders from the Wisconsin Valley Conference, versus the number 3 seed, the SPASH Panthers, members also of the Wisconsin Valley. Wisconsin Rapids SPASH.
Go through the starting lineups here. First for the visiting Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders, as they have all year long, will start. I'll wait for our PA announcer Dan Fink to wrap up, and then we'll go through our starting lineups here in Stevens Point, or in Plover, I guess. Batting first at shortstop, 00, Megan Clary. Batting second in center field, number 5, Megan Jocumson. Batting third and at second base, number 24, Haley Wagner. Batting fourth and in the circle, number 44, Rhiannon Carroll. Batting fifth and at first base, number 17, Sawyer Holberg. Batting sixth and behind the plate, number 28, Kendall Zegon. Batting seventh and in right field, number 1, Bella Force. Batting eighth and at third base, number 2, Jazz Red Cloud. And batting ninth and in left field, number 3, Emily Friday. Again, head coached by Isaac Holberg, Allie Mansell, Blake Clary, Becca Austin, and Brian Southworth for the Lincoln Red Raiders. SPASH again coming in the number 3 seed in the seedings in this sectional this year, looking to advance to that next level next Tuesday against either Marshfield or Eau Claire North.
And the head coach for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders is Mr. Isaac Holberg.
And for the number 3 seed and the home team this afternoon, the SPASH Panthers. Again, black uniforms, red lettering and numerals, white outlines for Tom Droner's SPASH Panthers. Batting first and at shortstop, number 13, Caitlin Kleismith. Batting second and in center field, number 14, Brooke Sawicki. Batting third and behind the plate, number 3, Maddie Miklish. Batting fourth and at first base, number 23, Zoe Fink. Batting 5th, and the designated player this afternoon, number 9, Braley Lake. Batting 6th, and in left field, number 4, Addie Simonson. Batting 7th, in the right field, number 12, Kyla O'Neill. Batting 8th, and at third base, number 7, Ashlyn O'Neill. Batting 9th, and at second base, number 11, Emma Rakowski. And the flex. Throw that down here. Then the flex position and the pitcher, number 44, Marin Savageau.
Hitting ninth for the Panthers, the second baseman, number 11, Emma Rakowski. And then the flex position and taking the circle, number 44, Marin Savageau.
We'll take a quick break here from our sponsors. Come back with opening pitch here. Regional Final Softball live on Selesky Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Customize your next apparel order with Mata Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with the design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing, or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at matacustom.com.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Welcome back to Fire Pro Field here in Plover as we get you ready for this regional final softball matchup between the SPASH Panthers and the Lincoln Red Raiders. This has been the Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street in Plover and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Get your scoreboard up here, and we'll be good to go here in Plover as well. Megan Clary to lead things off for the Lincoln Red Raiders. Had her signing day yesterday at the Lincoln Performing Arts Center, along with 8 of her classmates in a pretty cool ceremony yesterday. Megan coming in, batting .416, 37 hits, 22 singles, 11 doubles, 3 triples, and 2 home runs. Martin Savageau in the circle. Clary to lead things off for the Red Raiders. Savageau in the circle. And the first offering here this afternoon at 4:32 is driven to right center field, and Megan Clary starts the game off with a leadoff double. Taking a little bit out of the SPASH playbook, jumping all over that first pitch. And now Megan Jochumsen with the runner at second. And nobody out. Ripped it to right center field. Jochumsen now. Left-handed batter. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. First one to Jocumson, misses for a ball, 1-0. So now the big thing here for Wisconsin Rapids is, are they going to be able to capitalize on a leadoff double? Squares the bunt again, pops it up, and it's going to be caught by Miklish. And there's one away. One up and one down, or excuse me, one away now for Haley Wagner. With Megan Clary still standing at second base.
Stepping in for the Red Raiders, second baseman.
Wagner, second baseman. Wagner, right-handed hitter for Coach Isaac Holberg. First offering to Wagner is in there. First strike. Don't miss Fleet Farm's Countdown to Summer event. Save on everything for outdoor work and play, from lawn and garden tools to grilling and fishing gear. Save today. Fleet Farm. Probably serving the Midwest since 1955. Off-speed pitch. And it's a ball and a strike. Outfield, Simonson, Sawicki, Kyla O'Neill, Ashlyn O'Neill at third, Clyde Smith, Radkowski, and Fink from third to first. Maddie Miklish catching. Martin Savageau. Now it's going to be hit hard to third, and they're going to hold Clary at third. And now there's runners at the corners with a base hit for Haley Wagner. Coach Holberg yelling out instructions for Rhiannon Carroll, Megan Clary, and Haley Wagner. First matchup, Rhiannon was 3 for 4 here in Plover back on April 21st. Runners at the corners and one out. And Wagner will get to second standing up. No play down to Carroll behind the count, 0-1. Two in scoring position for Lincoln with one out. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and missed high. Evens it up in 1-1. Sawyer Holberg awaiting on deck. Savageau coming in today at 10-3, a save. 69 strikeouts, 26 walks, and has hit 3 batters. Squares the bunt again, pops it straight back. Lincoln struggling to get the bunts down early here in the first. Great crowd on hand as expected for this high-level game between Wisconsin Rapids and SPASH. 2 on, 1 out. The 1-2 from Savageau. Going to be popped up and caught by the shortstop, Clyde Smith. And there's 2 away. 2 away now for Sawyer Holberg. Phelps Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy is open Monday through Saturday. And, of course, 24/7 on Facebook. Savageau pumps a strike in there, and it's 0-1 to Sawyer Holberg, the first baseman for Wisconsin Rapids. Popped up. That one's going to get on top of the netting. And it's 0-2. Savageau 1 strike away from getting out of it. 0-2 coming to Holberg. Yes. And missed a bit high for a ball, and it's 1-2. Kendall Zegon awaits on deck. The 1-2 coming home. Bounces in there. Good stop by Miklish behind the dish, and it's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Deuce is wild already here in the first. Two runners on. Savageau comes home. That's going to be knuckled and caught by Miklish to get out of the first inning. No runs on a pair of hits. Lincoln leaves two. We have played a half an inning. It is Wisconsin Rapids nothing. SPASH coming up. You're watching regional final softball on Zaleski Sports.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates. And our outcomes are much better.
Bottom of the first inning we go. SPASH got out of a huge jam in the first. Clary led off with a double. Couple of pop-outs, 3 pop-outs to get out of that first inning. Caitlin Kleismith to lead things off for Stevens Point. Kleismith, Sawicki, Miklish here in the first against Rhiannon Carroll. In the circle for Wisconsin Rapids, that one's going to be driven to left. And Emily Friday is going to make the grab for the first out of the inning. Again, just jumping right on that first pitch as they did in Wisconsin Rapids 2 weeks ago. Didn't find the gap that time, but when they played in Rapids a couple weeks ago, that's exactly how they started. That one's off the mitt of Zegon as Wiki's ahead in the count 1-0. Cloud cover this afternoon, but it's not cold and it's not snowing, so we're in good shape. The 1-0 going to be knuckled over to Clary at short. Quick release for Megan, and there's 2 up and 2 down. Get comfortable this summer with Point Heating and Cooling and Rapid Sheet Metal. Point Heating and Cooling and Rapid Sheet Metal are your Lennox dealers in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, and Plover. With more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable, Point Heating and Cooling and Rapid Sheet Metal are proud sponsors of local student athletes. First one to Miklish as Zegon struggling to keep it in the mitt. Maddie Miklish coming in with 6 dingers on the year. 6 home runs for Maddie. Nobody on, 2 outs. Now it's going to be knuckled over to first and a clean first inning on the tag to end the first. Quick, efficient first for Rhiannon Carroll. We have played 1 complete. It's still scoreless. Division I regional final. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Moving right along here in Plover, we play in the top of the second inning. It'll be Kendall Zegon, Bella Force, and Jazz Red Cloud for the Red Raiders. They're already in the second inning over at Spud Field as well. No score. Zegon looks at a ball high. Newman Catholic got a run rule win on Tuesday as well, as did Pacelli. That was going to be popped up right on top of us here. And it runs even at a ball and a strike. The winner of that game will take on Edgar next Tuesday, a sectional semifinal. And then Pacelli is hosting the sectional final this year next Thursday, a week from tonight. Looking to play in their own sectional final, their host sectional final. Have a couple of teams, Assumption and Almond Bancroft, most likely playing next Tuesday against each other in a sectional semifinal, and then that sectional final is at Almond Bancroft. The 2-1 to Zegon. Going to be driven to right, and right on it. Out there is Kyla O'Neill. Line drive opposite field. Nice play out there by Kyla, and there's one away. And now Bella Force, the right fielder. This sectional final with Chippewa Falls and SPASH and Lincoln and Marshfield will be at Marshfield's Madison Field next Thursday at 5 o'clock. So much like Pacelli, much like Almond could, Marshfield with the chance to play at their home sectional final, as did Chippewa Falls last year when Marshfield made it. Went over to Casper Park in Chippewa. And that one is hits the top of the netting again, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Savageau working ahead here in the second inning. Marin sets and fires. That one bounces in there low, and it's 1-2. Just underway here in Plover. Plenty of time, plenty of room for you. This regional final at Fire Pro Field. The 1-2. Off speed missed. And it's 2-2. Made Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel for your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. The 2-2. Just missed inside to Force, and it runs full. Made it over in one of the Stevens Point business parks, right off of I-39. The 3-2 coming home. And is able to hold her swing, and she draws a 1-out walk. Good all-around battle there between Savageau and Force. And now Jazz Red Cloud with 1 on and 1 out. Kind of a surprise over at Spud Field. Newman strikes first. There's a strike to Red Cloud, and it's 0-1. No games for you tomorrow. There are some that got moved, but we will not be bringing you those live. That was going to be a knuckled foul, and it's 0-2. Have the Whittlesey Reds and Marshfield Chaparrals at 1:30 on Saturday. And then nothing until next Tuesday with Memorial Day on Monday. Again, high of 90 on Monday afternoon. The 0-2. Oofta just missed. And it's 1-2. Emily Friday on deck for Wisconsin Rapids. Gonna appreciate everyone tuning in here this afternoon. A huge game Two schools, two rival schools. A regional final. The 1-2. That's going to be grounded to Savageau. To second for one. No, it's thrown away. A low throw that Cly Smith couldn't dig out of the ground. And in Red Cloud reaches on a fielder's choice. Force on the E1. And now Emily Friday, the number 9 hitter, with Megan Clary due up. Friday playing way back in the batter's box. Squares the bunt, misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. That's as far back as you can get without sitting inside Maddie Miklich's pocket if you're Emily Friday. Probably a couple steps further back. Missed again, 2-0. 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Rapids has threatened so far in both innings. Only 1 out. Megan Clary awaits on deck for the Red Raiders. Savageau sets and fires. Squares the bunt again and in there for a strike. Corner infielders playing slightly in for Friday to bunt. Squares it again. That one's fouled straight back. And we're even back up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Central Door Solutions, serving all of Wisconsin with high-quality garage doors and accessories since 2004. Two balls and 2 strikes with 1 out here in the second. Savageau fires. Foul straight back. Friday just got a piece of it. Savageau wheels and deals. Low and in, and heading to third will be Bella Force on a wild pitch. Second goes Red Cloud. Full count to Emily Friday. Savageau wheels and deals. Swung on and missed. Picks up a huge strikeout, the first of the afternoon. And there's 2 away. 2 outs now for Megan Clary as Maddie Miklich goes out and has a conversation as Zoe Fink, as they did every time that Megan came up to bat in Wisconsin Rapids, switched the pitcher, and Megan was off kilter in that game. Went 0 for 4, a couple of groundouts and a couple of flyouts in her at bats. First pitch she saw this afternoon, she doubled into right center field. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. It's more reliable than cable internet and provides equal upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping Central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speed you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. So as they will, Zoe Fink will come into pitch against Megan Clary to try and get that 1 out. Savageau moves over to first, and then even if Clary gets on, then Megan Jochimson will most likely then see Savageau after Zoe Fink faces Megan Clary. Zoe coming in this afternoon, 2-0 on the year. 5 strikeouts, 8 walks, ERA of just under 3. Again, she did a phenomenal job against Clary in their last meeting 2 weeks ago.
Next up for the Red Raiders, shortstop, double zero, Megan Clary.
Megan Clary heading to lacrosse in the fall. play some softball in the WIAC next year. 2 on, 2 out for Fink to Clary. And a off speed in there to start, and it's 0-1. Talk to Coach Stroner about that, about the switching, and just again, just get the off speed in there a little bit. And now it's going to be driven to right field, and that will end the second inning. Again, got Clary on the back foot and got her to fly out to right field. No runs on no hits, 1 error, and 2 more left on. We have played an inning and a half. And we played an inning and a half. Back to Fire Pro after this.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Bottom of the second inning we go. It'll be Zoe Fink, Braley Lake, and Addie Simonson due up for the Panthers. Panthers went down pretty quietly, just seeing 5 pitches from Rhiannon Carroll. Fink will look at a strike, and it's 0-1 to Zoe. Friday, Jocumson and Forrest from left to right. Red Cloud, Clary, Wagner, and Holberg from third to first. Zegon catching Carroll this afternoon. Just misses low and in, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Again, the winner of this one, we'll get you updates throughout the game, but Marshfield doesn't start till 5. Fink fouls that one back. Look out back there, look out. And it's 1-2. The netting can only protect you so much. And Zoe popped it over the top of the netting. A ball and a strike to Fink. Carroll comes, set, and misses outside. And a good take by Fink, and it's 2-2. As they throw a ball back into play from the, I guess that is a Pacelli ball. Pacelli Newman softball on that side. 2-2 coming back. Carroll wheels and deals. Misses inside, had her back and out of there, and it's 3-2. Again, the winner of this one will take on the winner of Marshfield Eau Claire North on Tuesday next week. Carroll looks at her wristband and fires. That's going to be driven to deep left center field, and that is a no-doubt home run for Zoe Fink. And it's 1-0 Stevens Point. Zoe Fink, a no-doubter to left center field. And it's 1-0 Spash. And it's 1-0 Stevens Point. Now Braley Lake on a 3-2 pitch. Fink to deep left center field. And now Braley Lake, the designated player. Carroll looks over at the dugout and then back to Zegon. There's a strike into there to Lake, and it's 0-1. Sudsy Car Wash is your express tunnel car wash plus a 24-hour touchless car wash. They offer an express interior clean and so much more. Keep your vehicle clean at Sudsy Car Wash on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. A ball and a strike to Lake. There's a high strike, and it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strike. Carroll wheels and fires. Popped up again into the backstop netting, and it remains a ball and 2 strikes. Eddie Simonson awaits on deck, then Kylo O'Neill for Stevens Point. Spash with a 1-0 lead after a solo home run by Zoe Fink to lead off this inning. The 1-2 coming back. Fouled. Back to Coach Droner, and it remains 1-2. Carroll again looking to the dugout for the pitch. The 1-2 can be knuckled over behind the circle. Tough play, and Wagner retires Lake on the 4-3 putout. One away now for Addie Simonson.
Stepping in next for the Panthers, the left fielder, number 4, Addie Simonson.
Simonson, the left fielder this afternoon for Stevens Point. Now it's going to be popped up behind first and into no man's land and out of play. That's 0-1 to Addie Simonson. Again, Marshfield and Eau Claire North don't start until 5, which is now. So we'll get you updates of that game throughout this game, because the winner of this game will take on the winner of that game. The 0-1 from Carroll. That's going to be popped up. And Wagner with a foot on the grass. And it's 2 away. 2 outs for O'Neill.
Next up for the Panthers, the right fielder, number 12, Kyla O'Neill.
There's 2 outs. Kylo O'Neill for Stevens Point now. Nobody on, 2 away. Carroll fires home. Strike in there to O'Neill, and it's 0-1. Carroll looks at her wristband. 2 away here in the second. Off speed misses high for a ball, 1-1. Ashlyn O'Neill waits on deck. As Carroll wheels and fires. That one's going to be popped to left. Back on it is Friday, and she'll make the catch to retire the side here in the second. But Spash gets on the board with a solo home run by Zoe Fink. We have play 2 complete. It's Spash 1 and Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln nothing.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Ink. I can tint your car, truck, or SUV. I even tint windshields with a film you can't see, but will reduce heat and glare by 43%. We've all seen those do-it-yourself tint jobs that turn purple and start bubbling all over. Not my work. Everything gets tinted by me and inspected before it rolls out the door, including a lifetime warranty. Call Blake at Mobile Ink to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Hi, come check out Velocity Clubhouse.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
Welcome back to Plover as Megan Jochumson, Haley Wagner, and Rhiannon Carroll to lead things off here in the 3rd inning. Marin Savageau back to pitch. Savageau back to pitch for Stevens Point as Newman Catholic takes the lead in our game at Spud Field. First offering from Savageau misses low and away. Can't say that Lincoln has not had their opportunities. 2 on with 1 out in the first, 2 on with 1 out in the second. Left them both stranded as Jochumsen looks at another ball blown away. Two balls and no strikes. Haley Wagner awaits on deck. Jochumsen popped out her first time up. Squares the bunt, misses high, and it's 3-0. Jochumsen tried to move Clary over and bunt her over, and unsuccessfully popped it out. There's a strike to Megan, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 coming back. That was going to be hit right up the middle on a base hit for Megan Jochumsen on a 3-1 to lead off the inning. Another base hit for Wisconsin Rapids. Their third of the game here in the third inning. Peter's Beef provides great tasting red meat to all of Portage County for the best tasting beef, hamburgers, steak cuts, and more. Look to Peter's Beef from our farm to your family. And now Haley Wagner singled her first time up. And it gets hit in the foot, in the front foot, and angrily throws the bat to the dugout. And there's 2 on again for Wisconsin Rapids, this time with nobody out. And Coach Holberg going to go and have a conversation with Haley Wagner, and SPASH going to make another pitching change. Nobody out here in the third. We'll take a quick break with our new pitcher. Come back and get you ready for the new hurler for Stevens Point. Back to Fire Pro Field in Plover. All right, after this.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Rhiannon Carroll to face the new pitcher, Delilah Abundis for the Panthers. It's exactly the same thing that they did in their first meeting. They used all 3 pitchers between Savageau, Abundis, and Fink and came away with a win. They only used 2 in their game at Lincoln. There's a high strike right there against Carroll, and it's 0-1. Again, each pitcher in that first meeting pitched over an inning. Abundis went an inning and a third. Now it's going to be popped up, and they're going to call an infield fly for the first out of the inning. And now Sawyer Holberg, who popped out to Micklish the first time, or her first time up in the first inning. 2 on and 1 out. We play in the top of the third inning. Division I regional final. Abundis wheels and fires. That's going to be knuckled over to second and bobbled, and she's going to be out at first.
Where was the interference?
And there's 2 away. Jochumsen to third, Wagner to second. And Holberg out at first on the 4-3. Second out of the inning. Now Kendall Zegon with with 2 on and 2 out. And now Kendall Zegon with 2 on and 2 out. She lined a shot to right field her first time up. Abundis. And that was going to be fouled at the plate. 0-1 to Kendall Zegon. Checked her swing and hit right on the handle. Right on the knob, it looked like, and it's 0-1. Two in scoring position again for Wisconsin Rapids. And that one hits her. And they're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Kendall Zegon. Annabelle Rose. Or Ross, excuse me. And now, Bella Force, who walked her first time up. Velocity Clubhouse offers private lessons, clinics, open gyms, and rentals of batting cages, hitting simulators, basketball courts, volleyball, and more. Up your game at Velocity Clubhouse here in Stevens Point. First offering to Force is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Again, Force walked in the second, was left stranded at third. 3 on and 2 outs. Abundis fires, swing and a miss. And again, Spash a strike away from getting out of this inning. Delilah comes set, looks in and goes. And right down the gut to get out of the third. A backwards strikeout, a backwards K. And the Lincoln gets no runs on a hit. 3 more left on. We have played 2.5. Spash 1, Rapids nothing. You're watching regional final softball on Zaleski Sports.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Ashlyn O'Neill to lead things off. Again, get you some score updates here from around the Zaleski Sports Network in just a moment. First one to O'Neill misses. Let's see what we got here. Marshfield and Eau Claire North, top of the second inning. Maybe fouled back. Still scoreless in Marshfield. 1-1 to Ashlyn O'Neill. Emma Rykowski awaits on deck. Carroll comes home. Misses high for a ball, and it's 2-1. And a big weekend around the state, around pretty much every high school. Have some graduations tomorrow. Graduations Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week around the area. as Carroll's behind 3-1 to the number 8 hitter, Ashlyn O'Neill. Now it's going to be driven to left. Over on it is Friday, and she makes the catch for out number 1. 1 up and 1 down for Emma Rakowski.
Stepping in for the Panthers, the second baseman, number 11, Emma Rakowski.
With Caitlin Clysmith awaiting on deck for Stevens Point. That's going to be knuckled right past Coach Droner, and it's 0-1. Right off the end of the bat. Oh, and 1 to Rakowski. Off sweet misses, and it's 1-1. Clysmith and Sawicki want their at-bats here in the third. Clysmith will bat. Sawicki hoping to get her turn. Just missed. Carroll from the circle and missed outside, 3-1. Rakowski, Clysmith, and Sawicki for Stevens Point. Trying to advance and continue their season with a win here this afternoon. The 3-1 and walked the number 9 hitter. One of those things that no matter what sport you're in, baseball or softball, especially with how quick and powerful at times SPASH can be, walking the number 9 hitter is just one of those things that you do not want to do. That one just misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. Clysmith flew out to left field her first time up on the first pitch that she saw. The 1-0. Now it's going to be popped up to Clary, makes the catch at short for the second out. Got in on her hands and popped her up to short. 2 away now for Brooke Sawicki, who grounded out to Clary in the first. Carroll fires home, and that one hits Brooke. So another hit by pitch here this afternoon. Rapids got hit twice in the top half of this inning. And now Sawicki gets hit. So 2 on and 2 out for the home run leader for Stevens Point, Maddie Miklish. Maddie with 6 of them on the year. Carroll fires home. And misses low for a ball, and it's 1-0. Zoe Fink awaits on deck. Carroll has worked from behind in every batter of this inning. There's an off speed in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Miklish steps in, takes a deep breath, and awaits the 1-1 from Carroll. That one misses high for a ball, and it's 2-1. We are through 2.5 innings. 3 offensive innings for Wisconsin Rapids, and they have left 7 runners on base. Now it's going to be lifted, popped foul. It's 2-2. First inning, 2 in scoring position. Second inning, 2 in scoring position, and left the bases loaded in the last half inning. Deuces are wild here in the third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on. And Carroll fires home. Just misses inside, and it runs full. Runners will have a head start as soon as the pitch is released. Carroll trying to get out of it. Base hit, scores 2. Going to be hit sharply to left, and that one's going to be Scooped up by Friday. RBI base hits. They're going to be out at third. And the run will score. No run. The run does not score at home. So that will be a no RBI play. And what a job by Wisconsin Rapids. And we will head to the fourth. Still 1-0 Stevens Point. Back to Plover right after this.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's two-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Top of the fourth inning we go for Wisconsin Rapids. Will be 8-9-1. Red Cloud, Friday, and Clary. Now it's going to be a grounded foul. So 0-1 to Red Cloud. Still 2-2 over Pacelli and Newman, with Newman at bat. They're in the top of the fourth. We play in the top of the fourth. And Red Cloud follows that one and hits our home plate umpire in the shoulder. It's 0-2. Red Cloud had 2 or 3 opportunities to reload on the changeup and somehow got a bat on the ball. Nice shot, or nice pitch there by Abundis for Stevens Point. The 0-2 coming home. Misses low, and it's 1-2. Deep breath taken, and Delilah fires. And got her again on a beautiful changeup. And there's one away. Again, Abundis comes at you with the fastball, and then might not be an exaggeration, buckling the knees of the hitters. Emily Friday pops this one up to second, and making the catch to her left was Rakowski. And there's 2 away. Kind of a unsure catch by Rakowski, but got the job done. And there's 2 outs. Back to the top of the order with Megan Clary. Offering to Megan, swings out of her helmet, and it's 0-1. Can't swing much harder than that. The 0-1. And blew it past her again, and it's 0-2. Couple of high fastballs. Delilah trying to work a perfect fourth inning. Bundes fires. Outside for a ball, and it's 1-2. New life here for Clary in the top of the fourth. The 1-2. That one missed high. Those are the first 2 pitches that she swung at. That's where they were at. And Abundis tried to get her to chase it again. The 2-2 coming home. And a changeup just a bit low, and it runs full. Score from Spud Field, Newman Catholic 3, Pacelli 2. They go to the bottom of the fourth inning. The payoff coming back here to Clary. Bundes fires and knuckles it foul, and it remains full at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the fourth. Bundes fires and fouls straight back. Clary staying alive. Bundes comes back home. Going to be hit sharply back up the middle. That was a heck of a battle between two phenomenal softball players, and Megan Clary puts that one into center field. 18 beautiful holes of golf awaits you at the Ridges Golf Course in Wisconsin Rapids. Enjoy their new patio, updated banquet hall to go along with their well-manicured greens, hazards, and challenging holes. That is the Ridges Golf Course in Wisconsin Rapids. Runner at first and 2 outs. Chalkomson today, 1 for 2. And falls behind, 0-2. Popped out in the first, singled in the third, and was left stranded at third in the third. Bundes comes set, fires home, 0-2. Outside for a ball, and it's 1-2. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-2. And swung on and missed, and Bundes strikes out Chalkomson to end the fourth inning. We have played 3.5. SPASH still leads 1-0. Watching regional final softball on Zaleski Sports.
This is Monogram, Plover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
I started out as anybody else would, on the line, third shift, and I worked my way up to first shift and then eventually operator positions.
Monogram Foods, come grow with us.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Score updates from around the Zaleski Sports Network. Amherst is up 1-0 on Mosnique. Columbus Catholic up 3-0 on Stratford in baseball. Scoreless in Marshfield. They are in the bottom or the top of the third. Marshfield and Eau Claire North scoreless in their regional final. And the offering home in there for a strike to Fink, and it's 0-1. Zoe, the lone run so far today, and they no doubt solo home run to left center field in the second inning. Held up so far, so we play in the fourth. Now and low for a ball, and it's 1-1. As we start the fourth inning. Fink, right-handed hitter, one of the three-headed monsters of the pitching staff for Stevens Point. Much as Carroll did in the third inning, falling behind hitters. Now it's going to be hit sharply over to Clary. Tough play across the diamond and in time. Good scoop out there by Holberg, and there's one away. Fatheads Rapids RV, just south of Wisconsin Rapids on Highway 13, where we know that life doesn't wait. Enjoy it. Fatheads Rapids RV or just south of Wisconsin Rapids. Now Braley Lake looks at a ball, and again, Carroll falling behind 1-0. SPASH hitters being very patient here this afternoon. Easy when the pitches are in the dirt, but still. As Lake lines this one, drifting foul, and it's 0-1 just out in front, and it's 1-1. You're good. The 1-1 back to Braley. Misses inside, had her bouncing out of there, and it's 2-1. Again, both of these teams looking for another matchup with Marshfield next week. There's a strike in there, and it's 2-2. Marshfield's got to pick up a win first. The 2-2. Going to be a weekly hit over to Clary at short. Guns are out to retire Lake, and there's 2 away. And now Eddie Simonson, a pop out in the second. Jason Zaleski, Gene Delisio over in Marshfield. Steve Maves alongside Trevor Zaleski here in Plover. Mike Wenlett up in Mosinee, and Joe Anderson and Gavin Zellick in Stratford this afternoon. As Coach Droner having a conversation with our home plate umpire, and with that, we hear from Monogram Appetizers. Unhappy in your current job? Join the team at Monogram Foods in Plover. With 2 modern facilities and plenty of openings, make the choice to come and grow with Monogram Appetizers.
Stepping in for the Panthers, left fielder number 4.
Eddie Simonson coming to bat. So after all that delay, we are back to play here in Plover. Carroll trying to work a clean 4th inning. Now it's going to be hit over to Clary. Makes the stop, throw to first, not in time. And an infield single for Eddie Simonson. And now Kyla O'Neill fly out to left her first time. And now they're going to have a pinch runner for Addie.
Panthers is a pinch runner number 19, Morgan Rochek.
Runner at first now with 2 outs for Kyla O'Neill. Heartland Custom Homes in Central Wisconsin's, Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. I plugged them last time, I believe on Monday, for the SPASH Rapids baseball game. They built my mom and dad's house, and it's been around for 20 years. Heartland Custom Homes just down the road here in Plover. That one's going to bounce in there, and on the wild pitch, One ball and no strikes to Kyla O'Neill. Now it's going to be popped up. Holberg drifting back, and it is caught by Sawyer Holberg. Haley Wagner and Sawyer ran into each other, and it popcorned up and back and into the glove of Sawyer Holberg to end the fourth inning. No runs on a hit and one left. We have played 4 complete. To the fifth we go, 1-0 Stevens Point.
Central Door Solutions is the premier commercial and residential overhead door and dock equipment provider in north central Wisconsin. Our staff of trained professionals have the resources it takes to respond to emergency calls quickly. We use only the highest quality materials and top manufacturers in our overhead doors, hollow metal entry doors, dock equipment, screen doors, and much more.
Whether it's your home or business, farm or industrial, Central Door has your solution. Central Door Solutions, where personality opens doors and character keeps them open.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Top of the fifth inning we go. And Newman still looking to pull off the upset against Pacelli. They're in the fifth inning with a couple runners on. Saw Newman a couple of weeks ago in Wisconsin Rapids at Assumption, and they gave Assumption a run for their money. And once you get into playoff time, you have one team that doesn't really have anything to lose, and playing as loose as they are, Newman is up on Pacelli in the fifth inning. We play here, Haley Wagner to lead things off. Wagner, Carroll, and Holberg. Wagner, Carroll, and Holberg here. That is 3, 4, and 5 as the lights get turned on at Fire Pro Field. Here in the fifth. First offering to Wagner, misses. Abundis has come in and thrown very, very well for Stevens Point. And now her third inning of work. Came in relief in the third inning. That's going to be knuckled third base side. Tough play across. Great play by Ashlyn O'Neill to retire Haley Wagner. Slow roller up along the foul line. And now Rhiannon Carroll for Rapids. A couple of pop-outs this afternoon. Now it's going to be hit over to short and bobbled by Clysmith and still able to get her. Wow, what a play. It was bang, bang, but able to retire her at first. It was a bang, bang play, but it was the correct call from where we stand up here. That was close, but again, it was the correct call. Sawyer Holberg now pops this one up. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike to Sawyer Holberg. Now it's going to be lifted into left center field. And the left fielder, Simonson, makes the catch. And just like that, a clean, perfect fifth inning. We have played 4.5, still 1-0 SPASH. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back to Plover, as it will be for SPASH, 8, 9, and 1. O'Neill, Rakowski, and Clysmith.
Leading off in the bottom of the fifth inning for the Panthers, the third baseman
There's a strike to O'Neill. Two balls and a strike here to Ashlyn O'Neill. There's a strike, and it's 2-2. Newman Catholic adding on against Pacelli. Still nobody out in the fifth inning. 6-2 Cardinals. 2-2, going to be hit foul past Coach Droner. Score from Wisconsin Rapids. The Assumption Royals, another 15-0 win over Ithaca. So they will face the winner of Wild Rose and Allman Bancroft at home next week. The 2-2 coming back. Good hold there by O'Neill, and it's 3-2. Ashlyn O'Neill in the third flew out to left. The payoff coming home. And that was going to be looping foul, and it's 3-2. DNL Recreation for all your camper needs in Wisconsin Rapids. DNL Recreation. Another good battle to start the fifth inning. The 3-2. Fouled back again. Staying alive is Ashlyn O'Neill. Have a score from Marshfield, Trevor? No? Still 0-0? Yep. The 3-2. Fouled back again. Three balls, two strikes, nobody out. 1-0 Stevens Point. We play in the bottom of the fifth inning. Look out back here. Heads up. And may have struck a spectator watching the Pacelli Newman Catholic game. Hope everybody is all right back there. 3-2. And staying alive again. Wasn't that bad here by Ashlyn O'Neill. Three-two again. Hit sharply through the legs of Red Cloud, and O'Neill will round first, and will stop there. And a leadoff base hit. That was a rocket past third. And what an at-bat by Ashlyn O'Neill. And the at-bat won by Ashlyn O'Neill. That is a at-bat to go down for the record books for sure. That was a lot of pitches. Rakowski bunts it. Tough play to first. Got her at first. But O'Neill heads over to second with one out. Nice bunt by Rakowski. And now back to the top of the order.
Next up for the Panthers, the shortstop, number 13, Caitlin Weissman.
Getting out of hand over at Spud Field, man. Nobody out in the fifth inning. 8-2 Newman. Did not see that one coming. Chopper over to first. Holberg will take it herself as she slips on first base. And there's two away. Three unassisted as O'Neill goes over to third with two outs for Brooke Sawicki. Sawicki today, a ground out and was hit by a pitch. She was thrown out at third, and the crazy ending in the third inning. First one to Sawicki, misses. Runner at third, a huge insurance run for Stevens Point, stands at third base. Popped up, foul territory, long run, and it's going to fall harmlessly And it evens it up at a ball and a strike. Stevens Point, best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. The 1-1. Nice job by Zegon behind the dish, and it's 2-1. Auto Select over by Buffalo Wild Wings and Culver's and Target. On Highway 10 East here over in Stevens Point. The 2-1 from Carroll. It's foul. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuces are wild here in the 5th. Lincoln will have 6, 7, and 8 due up in the 6th inning. Carroll fires home. Going to be hit sharply, and diving is not made. An RBI base hit for Brooks Sawicki. What an at-bat again by the SPASH Panthers offense. O'Neill comes in to score. Got past the diving Clary and Red Cloud at third. And now Megan Clary will come into pitch for the Red Raiders. We are in the 5th, bottom of the 5th. There's a runner at first, a run across, and Megan Clary, the new pitcher for Wisconsin Rapids. We'll take a quick break, come back, and talk to you about Megan Clary when we come back to Fire Pro Field. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Mata Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with the design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing, or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at matacustom.com.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Bottom of the 5th inning, we continue here in Wisconsin, or excuse me, in Plover, as Megan Clary is in the circle. Jessica DeKarski moves over to second base. Rhiannon Carroll is taken out. Haley Wagner now over to short. Now Maddie Miklish with 1 on and 2 outs. Clary works for the Red Raiders. That one's popped up. Look out back here again as falls right next to our buddy Scotty Krieger. Right behind the backstop fencing. No balls and a strike to Maddie Miklish. Maddie today was throw down to second, not in time. That one is going to scoop past, and heading to third is Sawicki. So a stolen base. And an E2. A ball and a strike to Maddie Miklish. Got another huge insurance run for Stevens Point. Stands at third base. Popped up again. Look out again back here. A ball and 2 strikes to Maddie Miklish. One ball and 2 strikes. Zoe Fink awaits on deck. 2-2 now. Two coming home. Going to be driven into right center field. That one's going to get down. Split the gap. RBI base hit for Maddie Miklish. And SPASH leads 3-0. Opposite field base hit for Maddie Miklish. And SPASH leads 3-0.
Softball fans entering the game for the SPASH Panthers as a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 18, Hannah Strinkowski.
And now Zoe Fink, a home run and a ground out today.
Next up for the Panthers, the first baseman, number 23, Zoe Fink.
2 away here in the 5th. 2 runs across. Misses just inside for a ball to Fink, and it's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Clary fires. That one's going to be popped up. Long run for the right fielder, and Bella Force is going to make the catch to end the 5th inning. But SPASH scores 2 on 3 base hits. They leave 1 after 5 complete. It's Stevens Point 3 and Wisconsin Rapids 0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates. And our outcomes are much better.
Kendall Zegon to lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids here in the 6th inning. Red Raiders trail 3-0. Now it's going to be lifted into center field. Over on its left center field, Brooks Zwicky chases it down for Stevens Point.
Next up for the Red Raiders, the right fielder, number 1, Bella Force.
We play in the top of the 6th inning. We start at 4:30. Marshfield and Eau Claire North are in the top of the 5th inning. They start at 5. They're cruising right along. Popped up, second base. And that was going to drop behind the second baseman, Rakowski. And a base hit, a 1-out base hit for Bella Force. There's a blooper behind second. Runner coming in for Wisconsin Rapids is Nora Lassa. Jazz Red Cloud, a fielder's choice and a strikeout today. Runner at first and 1 out. Red Cloud looks at a ball inside. It's 1-0. Emily Friday, and then back to the top of the order for Wisconsin Rapids. That one looks low and in. 2-0. Abundance comes and fires. There's a strike to Red Cloud right down the gut. 5-Star Lanes here in Plover is your go-to for family fun, bowling, birthday parties, and pizza. Enjoy 5-Star Lanes on Post Road in Plover. Just misses. 3-1. Runner at first and one out. Bundes fires home and walked on 5 pitches. And some more base runners for Wisconsin Rapids. That has not fared too well for the Red Raiders so far today. Another runner, Kristen Ratke. One out. Emily Friday now at the plate. A strikeout and a pop out. Friday struck out in the second, popped out in the fourth. See if she's up there to bunt with Megan Clary on deck. She is not. And the first one misses for a ball. Raiders today, no runs on 4 hits. They have left 8 runners on base, including 7 through the first 3 innings. SPASH, 3 runs on 6 hits and have left 4 runners on in the ball game here this afternoon. Polito's Pizza, home of the Big Slice, with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Rothschild, and Wisconsin Rapids. Polito's Pizza is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. Polito's Pizza is open late on Friday and Saturdays to satisfy your after-party pizza craving. In Stevens Point, your Polito's Pizza is located in beautiful downtown Stevens Point on Main Street. And with graduation parties and whatnot, UWSP graduation last weekend. First on, or the 1-0. Now it's going to be popped up. Another infield fly rule will be called. The second one of the game for Wisconsin Rapids, and there's 2 away. And now Megan Clary with 2 on and 2 out. Red Raiders trail 3-0. And Zoe Fink will come in to face Megan Clary. Switching up some gloves here, and Bundes just going from the circle to first, much like Savageau would when she was playing. Zoe has been the kryptonite for Megan Clary their last 2 games, or last game plus now, as Miklish goes out to talk to Fink. 3-0 Stevens Point. Clary today doubled to lead off the game. She flew out in the second and singled on a phenomenal at-bat in the fourth. First offering from Fink. Misses for a ball. The 1-0 coming back. Misses again, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Megan Clary with 2 runners on, 2 outs. Now it's going to be popped up to center, and Brooke Sawicki will make the catch in front of the wall to end the top of the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 more Red Raiders left on base. We have played 5.5. It's still SPASH 3, Lincoln 0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale, we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Braley Lake to lead things off here in the 6th for Stevens Point. Lake, Simonson, and O'Neill. As SPASH tries to close this one out here this afternoon. Get a couple more runs and see what they can do. First offering to Lake misses. Again, we'll keep our eye on the game in Marshfield between Marshfield and Eau Claire North. That one was scoreless last look. Still scoreless in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's a swing and a miss. Because depending on how things work out, if SPASH holds on to win and Eau Claire North two balls and a strike. Going to be driven to left. Hooking foul. Man, oh man. That was a shot by Braley Lake. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And able to check her swing. Misses high, and it's 3-2. That could be hit into left field and a leadoff base hit for Braley Lake. First base hit for Braley today. Another good at bat, another full count at bat. Summer Wright, the hitter. Squares the bunt, pops it up, caught by Holberg again. Sawyer Holberg, a diving catch. And there is one away. Another phenomenal play made in the defensively in this ball game. We've seen some great ones on both sides. Now Kylo O'Neill 0 for 2 today. And misses low for a ball, 1-0. Missed high, and it's 2-0 to O'Neill. Ashlyn O'Neill awaits on deck. And that one gets off the glove of Zegon, and heading down to second will be Lake. On the wild pitch, and Clary is behind the count, 3-0. There's a strike, gets one across. Score from Spud, 11-4 Newman Catholic. Putting a stopping on Pacelli. The 3-1. There's a swing and a miss. Three and two now to O'Neill. Now it's going to be hit foul. 3 balls and 2 strikes and 1 out. Lake stands at second. The 3-2 coming home. Just missed. And a 1-out walk. Runners at first and second with 1 out for Ashlyn O'Neill. Ashlyn today a flyout And a single. She scored a run in the 5th inning. There's a high strike to O'Neill, and it's 0-1. Rakowski awaits on deck. And then back to the top of the order for Stevens Point. No balls and 2 strikes to Ashlyn O'Neill. The 0-2 coming back. Going to be knuckled over to Red Cloud in foul territory and makes the catch for out number 2. And now Emma Rakowski with 2 on and 2 out.
For the Panthers, the second baseman, number 11, Emma Rakowski.
And the offering. Misses for a ball. 1-0 to Rakowski. She walked and had a sacrifice bunt. One ball and no strikes here as Marshfield has the bases loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning in Marshfield. Keep our eye on that. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. 2 on and 2 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Time called by Rakowski. Red Cloud in at third. That was going to be driven and hooking foul into the batting cage and bullpen area. Don't forget, conclusion of this game, we will have the opportunity to talk to a coach and player or players of the game. Swung on and missed, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
This one.
1-2 coming back from Clary. Fouled back into the netting. Caitlin Klysmith awaits on deck if she is able to get her opportunity here. Runners are Lake and O'Neill. The 1-2 coming back. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce is wild. The 2-2 popped up behind third. Back on it is Wagner in foul territory, and that will end our 6th inning. Wisconsin Rapids down to their final chance here in the 7th. It's 3-0 Stevens Point. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Hi, this is Blake from MobileLink. I can tint your car, truck, or SUV. I even tint windshields with a film you can't see, but will reduce heat and glare by 43%. We've all seen those do-it-yourself tint jobs that turn purple and start bubbling all over. Not my work. Everything gets tinted by me and inspected before it rolls out the door, including a lifetime warranty. Call Blake at MobileLink to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Megan Jochimson to lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids. They got 3 outs to work with, down by 3 runs. Marshfield leads 1-0 on Eau Claire North. That one's going to be driven to right center field, and over on it is Sawicki. 1 up and 1 down. Brooke has had herself a nice night in the field and at the plate. Might have to talk to Coach Stroner, Brooke Sawicki, and Delilah Abundis as well after the game. And now Haley Wagner looks at a ball. Maysville Dairy postgame show will conclude our broadcast here tonight. Still got to get there, though. Abundance a little riled up right now with her team 2 outs away from claiming a regional final title. The offering to Wagner. Able to hold off, and it's 3-0. Three balls and no strikes to Haley Wagner. And on the 3-0, she gets hit for the second time this afternoon. A runner at first with 1 out for Rhiannon Carroll. Rhiannon's still going to hit, even though she was replaced in the circle. Runner at first is Wagner. Rhiannon Carroll with the 1 on and 1 out.
Stepping in for the Red Raiders, number 44, Rhiannon Carroll.
Make sure everybody is set and ready to go. As Abundis in the circle with 1 out. Kicks and fires. Fouls it at the plate, 0-1. Sawyer Holberg awaits on deck. Stat line for the Red Raiders so far: no runs, 5 hits, 10 runners left on base. A majority of those in scoring position. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Abundis kicks and fires. And misses somewhere, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back, staying alive is Carroll. So Marshfield had the bases loaded with nobody out, and they got 1 run out of it. They're into the top of the 6th inning in Marshfield. And the 1-2 coming back. Out bounces in there, and going to second will be Wagner. Again, if you're SPASH, you don't really worry too much about that runner at second, up by 3 and 1 out. The 2-2 coming back. Swing on and missed, and Abundis gets the strikeout of Carroll, and Stevens Point is 1 out away as Delilah picks up her 4th strikeout of the afternoon. And now Sawyer Holberg 0 for 3 today. SPASH 1 out away from claiming yet another regional title. First offering. Down misses low. And a good job behind the plate by Maddie Miklish. It's 1-0. And we'll talk to Coach Stroner if they hold on here. There's a ball low, 2-0. Stroner, Sawicki, Abundis. They throw Zoe Fink in there as well after hitting the home run. Now it's going to be grounded right back to Abundis. And Stevens Point knocks off Wisconsin Rapids for the 3rd time this year. And they claim the Division I regional final title. Final score here this afternoon from Fire Pro Field in Plover. It is the SPASH Panthers 3 and Wisconsin Rapids nothing. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next. We'll talk to Coach Droner, Zoe Fink, Delilah Abundis, and Brooke Sawicki when we get back here with the Division I regional final title.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Coach. Yeah, I'll be right there. I can't find it. Sorry, man.
No, that's all right.
I got to go over there too in a
All
sec.
right, yep.
Scotty, I'll be there in a sec.
All right, welcome back. Oh, good. 1, 2. All right, welcome back to Plover as the SPASH Panthers advance and move on. Coach, a really grinded out game against Stevens Point against the Rapids team that you've seen obviously a couple times already this year.
Yeah, I mean, they're outstanding. They got some really good players, and we had to make some really good pitches to get out of some tight situations. I felt like early on they had the momentum, and we were able to wiggle out early on out of some tough spots. And then, you know, when Zoe got hit that long home run, all of a sudden the momentum kind of shifted, and then we were starting pressuring them. But they have an outstanding team and program, and hats off to them. They had a great year, and just glad that we were able to do what we need to do to win the ball game.
And we talked about it 2 weeks ago in Wisconsin Rapids, the pitching staff that you've had able to throw 3 out there tonight, and Delilah got it done down the stretch.
Yeah, Delilah was pitching really well. You know, especially throughout that game. She started getting a little bit tired at the end, but her rise ball was working. She kept putting it in the right spot, and we're getting some pop-ups and easier plays. So hats off to her. Zoe came in just like she always does, and we've kind of thrown her against Clary because she's such an outstanding hitter, and hopefully try to get her out on the front foot so she couldn't use that power. And I was a little bit nervous she took one out of there, but luckily we were able to get her out on her front foot and get under it a little bit and keep it in the park. And Zoe did a great job. Proud of our kids.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach.
All right,
See you
man.
next week.
Yep, thanks.
If you could send over Brooke, Delilah, and Zoe. Brooke, Delilah, and Zoe over there. We're going to come right here. We're going to look up that way.
Okay. Oh,
right.
I see.
Yeah. Good, Trevor? Good? All right. We're here with our Zaleski trifecta of players of the game here this afternoon. SPASH obviously winning and taking down Wisconsin Rapids. Delilah getting the job done in the circle this afternoon, coming in the 3rd inning, I think it was. Just what was working for you today?
I think that knowing my defense and my team was behind me, and I just had to hit my spots, and we were going to play to get out.
And what does it mean, obviously, knocking off Rapids for the 3rd time this year, win in advance, this obviously crucial times of the year, just able to win in advance. Just talk about that.
I think it's really big for us. That's our rivals. We go out, play hard 3 times, and we get it done.
All right, we'll bring in Zoe. Don't go too far. Okay. All right. Bring in Zoe Fink. Obviously, the monster home run this afternoon. Just talk about what was working for you at the plate and what you saw in that at bat.
I was just trying to battle that at bat. I got down in the count, and I was just looking for good pitches and leaving the other ones alone. And I just got a mistake, got a good pitch, and just put a good swing on it.
And you guys worked a lot of long at-bats. Just talk about the preparation and the mindset going into those.
We just knew that we had to make their pitcher work. We had to have good at-bats. That was, I think, our first inning. We were kind of it was too fast. So just coming out and just making her work and not giving her easy outs.
All right, we'll bring over Brooke here. Brooke, obviously you got a lot of work in center field today. Just talk about your defensive efforts this afternoon.
Well, I'm just trying to back up my pitcher. I know she's working really hard, so anytime I can hustle and get behind the ball and make the play is what I need to get done.
And then obviously a big RBI, big run in the 5th inning. Just talk about your approach at the plate as well.
Well, I knew that we needed some security runs, and I mean, 1 run is not a lot, so I just knew I needed to get it out and play and get it out hard. So, yeah.
Perfect. We're going to put all 3 of you guys in the house, all right? Awesome. We're going to hand somebody in the middle the mic. All right, we'll just go down the line.
Oh.
Zoe, Lila, and Brooke, and then all together you'll say you're in the house. All right?
Wait, so I say
your name.
So
okay.
I'm Zoe Fink. I'm
Yeah.
Delilah,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
Brooke, and all at the same time.
And then I'm in the house.
Yeah, then we all say it, and we're in the house. And we're in the house.
We're in the house.
We're in the house.
Okay.
Good? All right.
I'm Zoe Fink. I'm Delilah Abundis. I'm Brooke Swicky. And we're in the house.
Congrats, ladies. Good job. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Fire Pro Field in Plover. The SPASH Panthers win at advance, most likely taking on Marshfield next Tuesday. We'll, of course, have that game live for you right here on Zaleski Sports. A score from Pacelli and Newman Catholic, still 11-7 Newman. They're in the 7th inning over there in their regional final. All highlights, all score updates on Zaleski Sports Facebook and ZaleskiSports.com later on tonight on Facebook and on the website. Fort Trevor Zaleski, this is C-Mave signing off. Final score again, SPASH 3, Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln 0 in a regional final in Division 1. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. We'll talk to you again next Tuesday. No games tomorrow, and sectional semifinal softball for you on Tuesday. Have a great night and have a great weekend. Stay safe, everyone. We'll talk to you again next Tuesday on Zaleski Sports.